I just needed a bit of woo and clapping as part of my treatment plan. My upbringing in Ghana. Does anyone know where Ghana is?
Africa.
I think my upbringing probably different from yours, I would imagine. Let me give you an example. Ice cream vans. Over here, your parents are like, kids, ice cream vans here. And you come running and skipping with your pocket money, and it's just happy, glorious memories. My parents would call me when the neighbors were plucking and beheading a chicken. There's this other story I wanted to tell. I'm working on it. It's a new bit about how the village in Ghana, we ran out of meat, and my cat also went missing. And I was familiar, but I'll probably butcher the line if I keep going. Much like the cat was. Hey. Look, I'm doing the proper evolved comedian thing where I try new material and I make notes and mark whether it's funny or not. But I forgot to use a pen, so. So in Ghana, I grew up very, very, very popular because I'm friendly and I was cute. I had lots of friends and a great personality. At least that's what I thought. It's really just I was the only white kid in the village and they all wanted to touch my hair. And that created a lot of trauma for me coming back to England when people didn't immediately just flock towards me when I entered a room and I thought, oh my gosh, they hate me. My last bit there was about how it's fine. I live in a different country. I'm a middle child, so they've probably forgotten about me. I know. Is there anyone in here a middle child? Where? No? Straight up. I can't see you. Much like my family, I've spent a lot of time in a missionary position. Well, my parents did it, my grandparents did it. I did it with my husband in South Africa. And I didn't know there were other positions, to be honest. Jobs. Like I was actually a missionary in South Africa with my husband. But that's a chapter we'll get onto at another time. So, how and why did I leave Ghana? Well, not to be dramatic or anything, but I was dying. And my internal organs were bleeding, and I was put on an emergency flight from the Ghanaian hospital to the Ghanaian airport to the English airport first, then hospital. And then I was fine, so I really don't know what the fuss was about. But I have to say, a lot of trauma came from this whole experience, but it was a really rich upbringing. Well, it was a very poor upbringing, actually. But, I had a lot of rich experiences that I will take with me into adult life. But the rest of that is going to be for another chapter, which if you're interested to see me tell my whole life story, which goes from missionary Bible kid to sleeping with Turkish men this morning, feel free to come follow me on Instagram at Esther Musical Comedy, and the 30th of August, keep an eye out for my show.